Hello there, I'm Joey Remini from Seeking Balance International. I'm a vestibular audiologist, and I have taken my career path down the track of neuroscience and neuroplasticity because I actually had bothersome tinnitus that was really distressing and vestibular migraine and recurrent BPPV while I was studying vestibular audiology at the University of Melbourne. So I want to welcome you to this gathering of people who really understand how discombobulating and confusing and distressing it is to have persistent, invasive, invisible, elusive symptoms. So I was really fortunate in that I had decades of yoga experience being in my body, as well as the academic theory of doing a psychology degree, studying the vestibular organs and really specializing in the balance organs. And I was seeing hundreds, if not thousands, of clients with very complex vestibular conditions and persistent chronic tinnitus. And while I was working in the hospital system and noticing lots of people getting referred on to different doctors, psychologists, psychiatrists, ENTs, neurologists, and every person is doing their best to fill in a piece of the puzzle. And as I began to learn more and more about our physiology and our neural synapsing and our capacity for our body to adapt and change, I started to combine all of my research and look at the mental, emotional, spiritual parts that the medical world can't really touch. It's the invisible part of our inner world, and how our mental, emotional, spiritual ways of being in the world impact our symptomatology. So, is this what's keeping the tinnitus firing? And how can we interrupt those tinnitus neural pathways and replace them with new neural pathways? So I am the author of Rocksteady, Healing Vertigo or Tinnitus with Neuroplasticity, and I'm also the creator and the developer of the Rocksteady program and community. If you are new here and new to me, I just want to let you know that I have seen many, 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 many people, including myself, reset their neural patterns and live a life with either absolutely no symptoms or minimal, infrequent, and no longer distressing sensations that come and go throughout their life with a feeling of grace. So the Rocksteady program really takes us on a philosophical journey and a paradigm shift away from abnormalizing our body and what it feels to be in our body. And we learn to become curious and loving toward all of our sensory landscape. We learn to come home into our body, to live in our body, befriend our body, and to re-inhabit our body. So the neural pathways are part of our internal complex system. And as a complex adaptive system, our body naturally organizes itself. And that's part of the miracle and the magic of neuroplasticity. However, it's neuroscience, it's physiology, it's grounded in science. It's just that we're not actively moving this neuron to there and that neuron to there. It's a process of being aware, being present, being kind, and redirecting ourselves in directions that help us shift out of fight, flight, freeze, fawn, nervous system loops and gives our body more opportunity to capitalize on this automatic and innate neuroplasticity reorganization process. So we're not dismissing symptoms, we're not avoiding them, we're actually really deeply meeting them and getting a lot of skills to do that. So the Rocksteady community is a peer group. It's global. It's very inclusive. It's full of all sorts of cultures, nationalities, all sorts of demographics, LGBTQIA+, BIPOC, neurodivergence. We have a really broad spectrum of voices and people. We support each other. We move through our grief together. We learn how to take off our masks and be authentic. We learn how to be with vulnerability. And what we're noticing is as we begin to peel back all those layers of what we think we should be, we begin to become more of who we are. And in that process, the sensations and symptoms that used to bother us dissolve, change, resolve, or just simply come and go without bothering us so much. So the Rocksteady community is warm, it's welcoming, it's global, and we go through this self-study inquiry process, the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual journey, We learn how to change our neural patterns, how to trust the complex process within our biology. And we use words like healing and recovery, but really I feel like it's a homecoming. We learn that actually there was nothing ever broken, that our body was doing everything a body needs to do physiologically, including produce symptom signals. And once we learn to understand the symptom signals and listen to them and listen to the message of the body and work with the body, those symptom signals turn off because the body doesn't need to generate them anymore. So it feels like a real homecoming. It's we return to our wholeness instead of feeling broken or fractured or fragmented. So it's so nice to meet you. Take a look at my website. I've got the free starter kit, which gives you lots of resources, audios, things to look into in your own time. We've got PDFs in this booth. We've got some social media testimonials so you can hear from other people. Seekingbalance.com.au is my website. You can also get a copy of my book to learn about neuroplasticity, what it means, what it is, what it isn't, how to begin using it. And then if you feel like you want more comprehensive support and guidance, we have our online community where we meet monthly or even twice a month to get together in live group calls and to share that journey of meeting our challenges, celebrating our strengths, and being human together. So it's with a really warm heart that I wish you all the best on your journey, whatever it is, whatever your condition is. All conditions and diagnoses are welcome in our community. We work with you as a whole person, so it doesn't matter how complex your medical bundle of conditions are, or you may not even know what your condition is because there's been disagreement amongst your doctors. Everyone is welcome in the Rocksteady community because we're looking at you as a whole person. We're not looking at you as a medical label. I hope you feel hope that you don't need a cure, that it's possible to no longer hear your tinnitus. It's possible to no longer live with dizziness. It's possible to completely reshape the inside of your neural maps and to feel steady, grounded, and at peace with yourself as you are, to live a really confident and balanced life. So it's much love and a bye for now.